Brett, obviously a really disappointing result for you guys. Just talk us through the emotions now.
Yeah, obviously it's a tough loss. They're a great Queensland side, and they proved it again tonight. They come from behind, they threw everything at us, and in the end, they were good enough to get the win. Obviously, it's hard to cope with. Especially at home in front of our fans. We wanted to go out there and win the game, and we're going up there for a decider now.
It was so close. What do you think it was that went wrong in that second half?
I think in the second half, we probably made a few mistakes, coming out of our own end, and probably didn't finish our sets the way that we wanted to and the way we needed to. We gave them probably a bit more ball than we should have in our own half, and as I said, they're a great Queensland side, and they know how to score points, and in the end they got there.
They certainly looked like a different side in the second half. What happens in the sheds at half time in those sorts of situations when you're in a situation like Queensland to turn it around, to then see that sort of energy that they brought and that relentless attack?
When your backs are against the wall, that's what you've got to do to win games of football. Obviously, if we win this game, the series was over, and at half time they obviously got the rev up they needed to, and tweaked a few things and come out and scored the points they needed to. It's disappointing from us. It wasn't the second half that we wanted to have, but we know we've got a big task ahead of us to try and win up there.
Was there any point in the game that you felt that you guys were in a really comfortable position, or did you always know that there was the potential for Queensland to come back and fight back the way that they did?
You never really feel comfortable in Origin. Obviously, anything can happen, and it's such a fast game, and momentum swings can occur, in a second. So I don't think we ever felt comfortable, but I think the way that we played in that second half, just wasn't good enough to win the game.
The changes to their side, did that change up your preparation at all, and how did you prepare for them, or was it knowing that Thurston and Slater were going to be coming back, you just knew that they were going to be dangerous regardless?
Yeah, that's right. Obviously they're quality players and they've performed well for them over a long period of time, but in saying that, it was just trying to do what we could do. We really had to focus on ourselves and try and play the best game we could possible, and I don't think we did that tonight, especially in that second half.
So it certainly brought back some memories watching Thurston take that last kick there. It was kind of like, him in that same position, similar to grand final, I guess. Everything's on the line for him particularly because, the next game, that's going to be his farewell match. How difficult is it going to be for you guys up there in Brisbane?
It's always difficult regardless of whether someone's having a farewell match or not. And obviously that gives them, extra motivation. But for us, we know that we can beat them up there, and that's what we've got to go and do now.
On the plus side, that part of the game where you guys were really on fire, so many guys in your side were just having an awesome game. You must be pretty impressed with how the players have stepped up this series, and looking at your performance in game one, even the first half tonight, you guys really have something good going on.
Yeah, we do, and a lot of these guys they've played a couple of series now. They know what Origin's all about, and they're playing great footy at their clubs as well, and they're coming in off the back of confidence, and certainly that helps. Obviously, the first half we played the footy that we wanted to play, but you got to do it for 80 minutes, and unfortunately we didn't tonight.
Who were you impressed by tonight, though, out of your side? Trbojevic has got to be one.
Yeah, certainly. I thought when he came on in that first half, he really changed the game, and as a guy coming off the bench, that's what's needed in Origin, and he certainly gave us a lot of energy and creativity around the ruck there. I thought Blake Ferguson was outstanding. Some of the carries that he had, out of deep yardage, he really got our set started well, and they're probably two guys that stood out for me.